Hey everyone, welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird, and I'm here to do a trailer reaction to the brand new Ghostbusters Afterlife. We got a teaser trailer, maybe a month or two ago that was just the car in a barn, but now we've got our first official trailer, so I'm going to check this out. I wanted Fuego to join me, but I think he's still asleep or something, I don't know. Or I'm sure he's going to do a reaction over on his channel as well, so I want to get this one up and done as quickly as possible, mostly because I'm just excited to see what the trailer finally reveals. Now, there were a few pictures dropped, and I have some assumptions as to what is probably going to be happening, but I'm hoping that this is going to confirm it one way or another. All right, so here we go. I've got it ready to go, and here we go. Let me pull up the window so you guys can see it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let me put my headphones on. All right. So here we go. Ghostbusters Afterlife official trailer. In 3, 2, 1, go.
What are you doing here in Somerville anyway?
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name is this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, wow.
Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value?
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, cool. Cool. Neat way to start.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate.
Guys, I'm going to be
There's no
talking
fault
because of
lines,
copyright
fracking,
purposes.
No loud music, even, is shaking on a daily basis.
Under the dining table now!
All right, he's a scientist.
Hey, remember that one summer we died under a table?
I found this in my living room.
Whoa, killer replica.
Oh,
A replica of what?
A ghost trap?
nice. So he's a teacher.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30 years.
Awesome. I'm really digging it.
New York in the 80s, it's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
It's just my mom.
Wow. They got footage from the original in there.
My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Okay, so they are Egon's grandkids. That's a great way to honor him, yeah.
Call it fate. Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Wow. Ooh.
Come on, darling.
Nice.
It has a gunner seat?
Ha. Okay, well, they are giving the kids proton packs. That answers that question I had. Wow. What a cool way to go. What a cool direction to go. I actually don't mind that it's the next generation. And the question that I had going into it was, would they give the kids proton packs? I'm like, that's a pretty aggressive piece of machinery. But there you go. It looks like they did. So I thought that, ultimately I was like, yeah, they probably will. Because that was, I'm sure that Stranger Things episode where the kids were all Ghostbusters had a little bit to do with the direction that this went. But maybe or maybe not. But nonetheless, they're giving the kids proton packs. But I'm guessing it'll be a multi-generational team that'll develop. So Paul Rudd will get one and the kids will have one too. And then there'll be another adult, or maybe they're just going to go straight with the kids being the Ghostbusters. I don't think they could do that. I think they have to have a couple of adults. And yes, I know the other Ghostbusters are set to return, the original ones, but they're set to return. People are saying it's more as small roles, not quite cameo, like a little bit more than cameo status, but smaller roles. Obviously, they're not even featured in the trailer, except, is that Bill Murray's voice doing that same call it fate, call it, that same line? Is that still him doing that? Or is that actually the line from the original? I don't think it is, but I like this. I think this is a great way to re-enter the Ghostbusters world without having to jump right to them already being active in New York and do the same gathering like the same way in the first movie. This is a great way to reboot a series, in my opinion, honestly. I really like that they're doing it this way, and that way, as opposed to just doing it again like Force Awakens-ing this, where it's just a new group of people that are gathering to, and then they stumble across, whatever. I don't know. They could have done this any number of silly ways, but doing it via Egon's, the late great Egon, his grandkids, I think that's a tremendous way to honor it. And of course, Jason Reitman being at the helm is all the better for it. And so I'm really on board for this. This looks like it's really cool. Is that right there? Does that mean we're getting a return of the Zool dogs? I don't know quite exactly what they're called, but so that's something. And then, yeah, that big step right there, that looks very much like one of the Zool dogs. Could be. That's exciting if they bring it back, and that looks practical too. So that's cool too that they're going that route with the dog at the very least. So it's not going to necessarily just be CG. That's a nice little nod to that. I think the design of that building, the broken down barn, is really cool. Like it's like it collapsed in on itself, maybe during a ghost event where they were trying to trap something or something like that. I don't know. I'm interested. I want to find out more and more. I want to watch this right now, quite honestly. This is really exciting. I'm way more into this than I thought I would be, quite frankly. I do love the original movies. Obviously, 2016 was what it was. I bought that last Black Friday for like $4. I still haven't rewatched it since the theater. I probably will give it one more go, just so I can really enjoy the hell out of this one by comparison. This looks great, man. I'm on board for the kids' story. They're going to bring the adults in after a fashion, and Paul Rudd is a great way to kind of bridge the gap. So I am totally sold on this. Totally sold on this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to break down. Seeing the Ecto-1 rolling through the corn or the tall grass is pretty cool. I don't know why that works so well, but it's really neat. It's just fun to see it back in action, quite frankly. And they've weathered it and aged it appropriately. It looks really cool. And the gunner seat is really neat. So we're actually going to get a little bit more information about some of the Ghostbusters stuff that we didn't know, aka the gunner seat and, whatever else they discover along the way. And the effects look good. Wait, is that a Slimer? Is that a Slimer? No, it's just a blue... Well, no, it's blue and kind of weird, but it's not quite a Slimer. See, they still need to fix some of these effects a little bit. The purple's kind of going through the environment. It's a little bit too highlighted. I'm sure this is just the trailer, but I don't know, man. I'm on board for it. I just want to keep watching it. Really, this just looks so much fun. I don't want to just repeat myself, but Finn Wolfhard growing up, big time. Good to see him out of the Stranger Things universe once again. And 'cause I think he did something else, right? I can't remember what it was, but or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the first thing he's done. But I'm on board. I like the way that they discover the ghost right here. I like the way that it's going to tie into everything, and the fact that Paul Rudd is the fanboy. So that's the thing that some people were speculating that in this, this movie, some people believe what happened in New York. Some people refer to it as the incident, and some people don't believe that it happened anymore because enough time has passed and there's not been a tremendous amount of ghost activity since the events in New York. And so I like that. And Paul Rudd is a guy that apparently is really into it, obviously, because he knew exactly what it was, a trap. And so I think that it's really cool. You get the kids that don't know anything, right? So they're this is really smart. Really smart writing by Jason Reitman. So the kids are the avatars for the new generation coming in to watch the movie, right? They're the people that are like, I don't know much about this. And so they're being told by Paul Rudd, our generation, they're like, no, it was really cool. Look, check it out. And look, oh man, it's back. Like, he represents us, whereas the kids represent all the new people coming into the movie. That's really smart as far as setting it up for a brand new audience and the old audience. And the respect for Egon Spangler right there. I don't know, man. Couldn't be in better hands in my estimation based on this trailer. I mean, wow. Jason Reitman doing Ivan Reitman's good work, and it looks tremendous. It looks tremendous. All right, I could go on for a long time, but I think I'm going to start to repeat myself a little bit too much. I'm really curious what that ghost is cruising down the middle of the school buses there. It's something big, and it's not the dog. It can't be the dog, but it's something really big. So I don't know. I'm excited. I want to know what's going on. So yeah, when does it say it's coming? Ghostbusters Afterlife. Does it give it summer 2020? Okay, summer movie release. That makes sense. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the reaction there. I hope you guys enjoyed that trailer as much as I did. If you did, or even if you didn't, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I really want to hear other people's thoughts on this because, I'm curious if people are so on board for it like I am, or if they're like, I wish they just went back to New York and did the guys as older Ghostbusters right now. Do you like this way, or would you have preferred that? I'm curious what the ratio is going to be there. So let me know your thoughts. If you like the video, click the like button and ring the bell if you want to make sure you don't miss any episodes going forward. If you guys didn't know, we have about 4 or 5 days left, depending on when you watch this, to contribute to our campaign for Dylan's New Nightmare. It is a upcoming Freddy fan film that is a sequel to Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and Miko Hughes is returning to reprise the role of Dylan Porter, and it's even going to feature our own glove right there. So it's really exciting, and even if you can't contribute, please check out the link in the description box and share it, so that way as many people can get their eyes on it before the campaign ends. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you to our patrons for all of your support, and until next time, I've been Cecil Laird, and remember, stay scared.